Hey, folks, you're watching the Amazing Vito Show, and I'm sitting here talking to Mr. Bob Biggerstaff. Um,
That's me.
that's me, and he's just hey man, how was King Kong? Tell me how the first scene started, because I want to see the movie. I want to see the movie. Tell me about the very first scene.
Well, it opens up with King Kong laying on the ground, but he's so big, he's like laying on a mountain. Waking up, sunlight's blasting him in the face, so he wakes up. He's like, but he's King Kong, so he's obviously nude. King Kong doesn't wear any pants
Right.
or clothes,
That's what I never
but he's laying
understood.
he's laying there on his back, and I noticed, like you do, that he doesn't have a dick or balls.
Or a full blown erection. Like I don't. That's what
Uh,
I never understood.
he's got nothing. Now normally you would, the standard thing is to say, oh, he's like a Ken doll, but no, it's not like it's not smooth.
That's
It's
why he's
very
pissed
hairy,
off. That's why he's always angry. I mean, he's King
I
Kong is
guess. But
he's a eunuch. I'm sorry, he's a eunuch. For those that
it
don't know
is
what a
fucked up that. But how does he pee? He's got nothing,
yeah, like
and
that's
he's just got like ass cheeks, but there's no hole.
yeah, like I understand Godzilla, and I don't want to know the ending, who wins or anything like that. But I the thing with Godzilla, I get it that like he's a lizard, and lizards you don't see their genitalia, but with if you go to the zoo, there's monkeys constantly jerking off. Like as soon as you know what I mean? Like they're just I remember seeing a gorilla at the zoo, and a bunch of kids were around it, like just watching, and we're
Right.
sitting there watching, and he's like 5 times the size of all the other gorillas, and it was a silverback, and he goes up behind this other gorilla and just absolutely like you could have played, some porn music because he was just slamming the shit out of this. The kids are like, what are they doing? And I'm just like, oh man, this is a nightmare. This is a nightmare. You know, he didn't care. He was like, hey kids, you want to see something cool?
Well, I wonder how much Kong cock you could see before it couldn't be rated R anymore. Because there's been some movies, there's been R-rated movies where you've seen some cock.
Yeah, but like if he's fighting Godzilla and his dick is waving around, I think like some people it would turn on for sure. Like they would forget about the fight. Like they would be like, I want to
Well,
see.
what if every time Kong fought, he got a boner?
Yes, that's what I was about to say. Like where he's excited, like to say,
It's like he's laying there, or he'd just be, you know, whatever. Kong's just standing there, and then he gets a boner, and you're like, oh my god, he's gonna fight. He's gonna fight. That's like his Spidey sense.
yeah, like, oh yeah, like that would be awesome. And like Godzilla has got that thing where he could shoot out that, you know what I mean? Whatever that nuclear
Yeah,
waste.
it's not. Yeah, I think it used to be fire, but now it's like a radioactive
And
fucking
Kong
ray.
could Kong could hit you with jizz. Hey, could you
Yeah,
could you
that's
imagine?
true.
Because if you're fighting somebody and they're naked and they got a boner and they're about to jizz, you're doing this. You're not fighting. You're doing this. You're like fuck off,
Well,
man.
yeah. I mean, regular, yeah, fighting a man with jizz
Yeah,
would
like if
be
if, if you were to
hard enough. I
if
mean,
you were to fight somebody,
Kong would be like knocking down buildings with his jizz.
yeah, like if you were to like if just say
Talk about a frozen rope.
if we were to fight and if I was naked with a hard on jumping on you, the last
Go
thing you
on.
would do, no, the last thing you would do, you wouldn't be fighting me. You'd be going like, come on, man, get off. Right? Like, I mean,
Yeah, I think that would be the easiest way to win a fight in the UFC is if you just a guy just took off his shorts and
oh
was like,
God.
"Come on."
Bob, what would you rank that movie without giving out the ending? movie review out of 10 stars, what would you give it?
Like a 5 or a 6.
Oh, that's shit. Wow. That's
Remember
terrible.
the Godzilla movie with Matthew Broderick?
Yeah,
That was terrible.
that was terrible.
Yeah, this one's a bigger budget that, maybe a little better than that one.
Oh, wow. That sucks, man, because I was looking forward to that. You
I
know.
just it just didn't. I mean, I'm watching it, but it didn't really hold my attention. I wasn't surprised at anything. I mean, I really liked Kong Skull Island,
Yeah,
but
I
that
was
also, you know what? That's got Kong Skull Island has Samuel L. Jackson and the guy that played Loki, guy that plays Loki in the Marvel movies.
yeah.
So you've got, I mean, Samuel L. Jackson, not to say that, I mean, Samuel L. Jackson's done a lot, he's done some great stuff and some shit stuff. But a movie like that, like this one doesn't have, I mean, it's got Andrew Skarsgård, who's, he's a guy you might say, oh, I've seen him in a few things.
Right.
I forget, but there's no, in this Mexican actor, it might be Spanish that you've seen in a few, but no, there's no Samuel L. Jackson. There's no
Oh,
guy you can say, oh, that guy played Loki. And
yeah, but Bob,
so that, when you have better actors, but here's my point. For this movie, they were definitely like, well, we got Godzilla and Kong. We don't need a Samuel L.
that's
Jackson.
what I was about
We
to
don't
say.
need it. We don't need the guy from,
Yeah,
yeah, well, I mean, Kong Skull Island was better with, it also had John Goodman was in
yeah,
Skull Island.
yeah.
Uh, I mean, of course, now all these guys' names are popping into my head. Is it William H. Macy? There's a guy in Step Brothers with Will Ferrell.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Oh, I
Not,
think
no, not William H. Macy.
so.
But this Godzilla, this movie has no, like, you know, really name
There's
actors.
in other words, there was no emotion for you to go for Godzilla or Kong, or did it just sit there and you go, you know what, this is shit, and it's just taken me completely out of the
Yeah, it was just,
imagine.
obviously Kong and Godzilla fight. We know how they fight. There's nothing. I mean, there's maybe a little something new, but it just wasn't. Just the whole storyline is just dumb.
That sucks.
And like I said, dumb can be fine if if it's maybe super dumb
Right.
to where you're just like, okay, whatever, I'll buy this.
Well, you heard it, folks. So if you're gonna see Godzilla versus Kong, I don't know.
All right, if you got HBO Max, if you're already paying for HBO Max, give it a watch. Why not?
All right, yeah,
I
check
see,
it out.
I see a lot of movies. I mean, I was also really looking forward to this. So,
So
when you're
am
really
I, but
looking
after
forward,
talking to you, I'm like, fuck, I don't know, this is
when
depressing.
you're really looking forward to something and it's not as good, then it's like a bigger drop off
Yeah,
than if
like,
I was just like, I'm just going to see the movie. It was okay.
yeah, that's quite the downer. All right, well, folks, hey man, you have a good. Thank you for the review, folks.
Hey, no
If you
problem.
like the review, great. If not, yell at Bob. So, I want. Hey man, I wish you a happy Easter.
Thanks, buddy. You too.
Okay, and I'll talk to you soon.
You
And
got it.
folks, subscribe. There's tons of other stuff on there, other videos. Have yourself a safe and happy Easter, and be good. And if you go see Kong and Godzilla, uh, you know, just whatever.
Hey, have fun. At least if you get to go to the movies and go out and see it, hey, at least you're getting out and doing something, especially in
Yeah,
these times.
yeah. At least go and see it, because I love monster movies. So if you love monster movies, watch it. But if you're not into it, that sucks, because I was really looking forward to this. So um, I'll go see it myself and give my review, and it'll probably be the same as Bob's. But
There
uh,
you go.
be good, okay, guys? All right. Ciao.
All right.
Thanks, Bob.
Take it easy.